What up everybody, it's your boy Nick Caputo, and in this video I wanted to talk to you guys about the energy exchanges between organisms. So it's pretty commonly understood that the sun is the source of all life and the original source of energy for all things on Earth. Based on this concept, lots of people like to think that the closer you get to the sun with your energy sources, the better your source of energy is. I don't disagree that the sun is a phenomenal source of energy. We can directly obtain or free up, liberate energy in our bodies from sunlight on its own with hemoglobin in our blood and melanin in our skin. We dissociate the water molecule and take H2O and turn it into hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Liberating hydrogen gas is basically liberating electrons and energy. This is known as human photosynthesis. You can study the works of Dr. Arturo Solis Herrera in Mexico. This is exactly the same way that plants use chlorophyll to dissociate the water molecule using sunlight to create energy. So humans actually can directly carry out photosynthesis. Not the exact same way because we use different chemicals to do it, but we can still do it just like plants can do it. Not only do I think and agree with the fact that the sun is a great original source of energy, I don't think that the more organisms that the energy passes through before it gets to you make the energy any less valuable. And if anything, I honestly think it may even enhance the value of the energy you're getting the more organisms it goes through. First off, the sun hits the plants carry out photosynthesis, and then they feed their breath into the sunlight energy that they create. And the same with the minerals, everything that they absorb. No matter what, every organism that's using energy is feeding its own breath, its own rhythm, its own information to that energy before it's passed on to the next thing that eats it. Even your own urine, you're taking in plain water and then you're urinating out all those minerals and hormones and enzymes and everything else. So you're nourishing the water that you drink. You nourish everything you touch, and so does every other organism, including the microbes between exchanges. So for example, an organism dies and goes into the soil. The worms and the microbes in the soil and the fungus all consume that animal or whatever the leftovers of it are and break it down, and then their pee and poop is what's eaten by the plants. Then the animals eat the plants, and then their pee and poop is then eaten by the microbes in the soil again, which is then eaten by the plants. Then carnivores eat the animals, and the bacteria and all the microbes in their gut eat the animal for them, and then those microbes pee and poop, and the intestines of that animal then eats the pee and poop of those microbes inside. The same thing happens with us. Whenever we eat food, there's microbes inside of us that eat our food for us, then they pee and poop, and we, through our small intestine, absorb the pee and poop from the microbes inside of us. I don't necessarily think that it's better to get plants than animals because it's another exchange of energy. If anything, the animals are applying more breath, more information to the energy before it gets to you. Everything that the plant is experiencing, the wind blowing, the rhythm of the wind blowing, and the sun going around it, and the microbes in the soil, and all the organisms that pass by and brush against the plant, or any weather patterns or anything that the plant is experiencing information-wise is being absorbed into that energy, and you are receiving that when you eat that plant. Now, additionally, when an animal eats that plant, you're getting the music, the information from the plant, all of that, plus all the information from the microbes in the animal, and then all the information from the animal, and then all the microbes from inside you. So there's a lot more information. There's a lot more to be learned from a food that's been passed down. I wouldn't say it's better or worse, but I definitely wouldn't say it's worse. And that's pretty much the argument with a lot of vegans, that the animal foods are less good because they're not coming as closely directly from the sun as the plant foods are. And also, animals are carrying out photosynthesis as well. All pretty much animated organisms are doing that. I don't know why modern science only thinks plants do it because of chlorophyll, but melanin and hemoglobin, anything with blood is carrying out photosynthesis. So that's all I wanted to say in this video. Much love, everybody. Peace.